Welcome to clickmyproject.com. Project title is Generation of Personalized Ontology based on Consumer Emotion and Behavior Analysis. This project coming under the domain Affective Computing. Now going to domain explanation. Affective computing is the study and development of system and device that can be recognized, interpret, process and simulation of human effects. They should interpret the emotional state of human and adapt in behavior, giving response for those emotions. Main area of affective computing is detecting and recognizing the emotional information. Now going to explain project. In this project, we propose human emotions are a major motivational factors of human behaviors. The relationship between the consumer and their buying behaviors also well described. Nowadays, more and more people connected to the internet. Consumers are likely to use the web to find the information related to the product and service before they commit to a purchase. Emotions have been found to influence a person's web suffering the behaviors, and also how many people are access the internet day by day. That will be also analyzed. Fuzzy logic algorithm is used to represent the analyzation. Web usage ontology is written in OWL, which describe access activity. Finally, the effectiveness of our approach by presenting the result and personalized web research recommendation with varying degree of emotional influence has been found. Now going to explain data flow diagram. In this project, first we have to load a customer behavior dataset, then pre-processing the data. Pre-processing means have to remove all unwanted details which fields needed for our project that should be extracted from the original dataset. Then do a personal web usage. Here describe resource and periodic attributes. These two attributes are used to describe the personal web usage activity. Then find the global web usage activity. Here it's define the global axis of web usage. Fuzzy logic algorithm is used to periodic the resource personal web usage ontology. Final analysis of this project is described by OWL file that will be implemented in Protege tool. Finally, personal web usage access is described. Now going to project demo. Before going to run a program, we must install NetBeans and WAM server. WAM server are a package or independently created programs installed on computers. WAM server is used to access the dataset. PHP MyAdmin, which provides a graphical user interface for the MySQL database manager. First, we have to start a WAM server. Now, the WAM server is started. After that, we have to open NetBeans. Here, this is our project. Here, home.java is the first form of our project. So, we have to right click our project, then run the file. First, we have to enter into our project. This is the data set for our project. This data set is retrieved from the database. This dataset containing user details about the website access that will be defined in this dataset. Then we have to go for a pre-processing. Data are pre-processed. Here the unwanted data are removed. Then here display the only needed contents. After that we have to do a web usage context. Web usage context only have two attributes. First one is a periodic attributes, second one is a URL attributes. Periodical attribute means it defines timestamps, that is, it's which time and which date the user have to access the website. That will be defined in the periodic attributes. Then resource attribute. Resource attributes means it defines the URL. That means which website the user going to saw that. Then we have to do web usage context table. Now we have to calculate the table. Here table values are calculated. Then show the table. These table values is calculated from periodic attributes and resource attributes. This table defines user details. That means which time the user going to saw the website and also which URL they going to access. That will be defined in this table. Now we have to go for fuzzy table calculation. Here it calculate each and every time of their process. These values are calculated by using fuzzy algorithm. This value is used to identify which user is going to access the URL in mostly and which time the user they using the website with mostly. That will be identified by using this fuzzy algorithm. Then we have to show the fuzzy table. That finded values are stored into a database and we have to retrieve the values from the database. Now we have to find personal web usage ontology. Here we have to find the greater than 0 values. Then we have to find support value. Support value is calculated by using total number of users divided by the particular user. After that we have to find a conference value. Conference values is finded by using support. Then we have to show periodic access pattern values. Here periodic values are source that will be retrieved from the database. These values are calculated by using fuzzy logical algorithm. That is, we have to calculate support value and conference value. From that value we have to identify which time and which URL particular person is going to access the website. That will be defined in the periodic access pattern, and also which item is frequently purchased. That will be also defined in this section. Then we have to show the global lattice. Global web usage lattice. Global web usage lattice is used to define the global access of the internet access. Here P is defined as a periodic attributes and R is defined as a resource attributes. Here it will be defined the global access of the internet. And we have to analyze the personal ontology. We have to analyze the person. Analysis of personal web usage ontology is used to define the personal web access activity. Here it defines mostly wanted timing of web access activity and also which URL people want to like. That will be defined from the fuzzy logic algorithm. Here it shows evening time most of the people want to access the internet and also they want to access the games URL. That will be defined from the fuzzy logic algorithm. And also it defines the frequent purchased item. That will be defined from the analysis of personal web usage ontology. Here overall description about our project, it will be defined by the chart. Here most of the people it's like evening time access the games. That will be defined from by the chart. After that we have to implement our project into OWL. Here Protege tool we have to use. Protege it's one of the tool that is used to describe the ontology concept. Now the Protege tool is opened. This is a Protege window. Here we have to give an input as OWL file. So we have to open our file. This is a OWL file for the input of Protege tool. Here we have to open that. Then have to click OWL draw. Now we have to click each and every activity of our project. It will be show our ontology pattern of our project. Here it defines the overall activity of our project. Thank you.